Hi, my name is Sean Cote, President and CEO of Novel Data Investigative Learning. Thanks for tuning in. Really, I just wanted to take a few minutes to tell you why we created this company, Novel Data Investigative Learning. We created it because we couldn't find anything out there as business owners of PI firms, myself included, looking to hire new people, looking to bring new blood into the industry, looking for the next investigator who's going to change the industry for the better. We couldn't find courses out there that were allowing us to do that on scale, or that was keeping in times with what the needs were today. The primary reason is to give everybody knowledge and understanding, i.e. perspective, to make further decisions around this as a career, for aspiring investigators, for people who just want to research and study the topic of private investigations. And so Peter and I set out several years ago. We spent 2.5, almost 3 years writing courses that are available for new and aspiring investigators, and we're going to talk a little bit about ICPI 100 today. But I want to let you know that the company was created on the passion to pass on knowledge, meaningful knowledge for people who are looking to get into the industry, as well as the benefit to those employers looking to take the chance on hiring new or aspiring investigators. By now, you probably already realize that finding a clear path to becoming an investigator, it's just not an easy thing. You've Googled things, you've arrived at us. Thankfully, you found us and you found this video. And the meaning behind our ICPI 100 course is to create a clear path, to give you the information that otherwise isn't easy to find, to give you the right information around the industry, how it's structured, why it's structured, where you get your work hours, opportunities. All these things are going to enable you to make the best decisions for yourself, for your family, at whatever point in time in your life that you're at. I realize many of you have had maybe 1 or 2 careers and are finally looking at this as an opportunity to pursue a dream or a passion that's always been yours, or to pursue something that you know you can be good at. I imagine you're looking for more information about the ICPI 100 course. We created this company to create a clear path and give new and aspiring private investigators the perspective they need in order to make decisions for their life, for their family, for themselves, as well as potential employers. This is a great business full of exciting times and lots of opportunity. Unfortunately, it's widely misunderstood. Why? TV, film, different media. It's not a mainstream, it's a fairly niche industry. It serves a lot of different client bases for all sorts of different reasons, and therefore the variety of it, the narrowness of it at times, and sort of the mystique around it has perpetuated media and movies to portray it a certain way. And albeit in some ways it's true, but in many ways it's true in a different way. What we want to do with our courses and with this company is to help you create a clear path with the right information, giving you the right perspective to make the best decisions for yourself and your family, and move forward and see this as a real career and have a great time doing it. So this is a perfect example of a catch-22. You need experience to get hired, yet you need to get hired to gain that experience. Our courses are designed to reduce or eliminate the risk to prospective employers in hiring somebody that's new or inexperienced. Everybody focuses on the license. The license of a private investigator is extremely important. However, it's not going to be a determining factor in you getting hired. If you can't get one, then of course, yes, it probably would for those states that require a license. But in many cases, the license in and of itself doesn't qualify you. There's so many different disciplines of being a private investigator that having the license alone isn't going to reduce or eliminate the risk of hiring you or putting you on those different types of files. What does the course benefit? It benefits you and prospective employers. First, it benefits you by giving you that perspective, giving you that awareness and that knowledge in great detail around how the industry is structured, how the business is structured, and what opportunities lie ahead for you should you pursue this as a career. On the other side of the equation, it benefits the employer for the same reasons, but for a different reason. Many employers like myself, I still have a company out there, I'm still hiring new people, still training new people in the company, with files, with the client's files, and the risk in bringing on somebody new and experienced is enormous, because people that are new at anything will make mistakes, and it's inevitable. So the goal of these courses, this course specifically, is to give you the necessary information, encourage you to move on to highly specialized training where you're going to get skills, and give you several layers of the entire knowledge and process in order to make a positive impact early on in your career and make an impact for those that you're working for. That's the goal. But in order to do that, employers, they have to train you, they have to invest in you, they have to go through a huge process as well as time and resources invested. And some of you, unfortunately, without this information that we're offering, will wake up 8 months, 10 months, a year later and say, you know what, I really thank you for this wonderful experience. It's been great to me, but I didn't know it was like this. And so that's a real risk after all the training and resources for employers to arrive at that point where they've dumped knowledge and put that risk and invested in you. Through no fault of your own, you've just come to realize that it's not what you thought and you're out. And so that's real disheartening for a lot of employers, and it's also a huge limiting factor gone through that experience for employers who want to take a risk again. So if you have the right information, if you have all the information that we're providing, that employer is going to see that as a reduction in risk, because you're not going to be of that category who's going to wake up one day and decide, I didn't know, it's not for me. That's another thing. So that's the ICPI 100 does that. The ICPI 101 is more about the tangible skills to enable you to be effective and have an impact earlier in your career on files that you're assigned. So again, it's not about the license, it's about perspective in this course. It's about how the industry is structured, how you get your work, different types of file assignments, and why all these things are important, and why a course like this is going to give you the best perspective to decide if you want to move forward, invest in yourself, as well as demonstrate to prospective employers that they should invest in you, that you're worthy of their time and their resources. That's a real thing. I wish you all the best in your journey going forward. I encourage you to take a look at our table of contents versus some other courses that you're looking at, and really look at the transparency factor. We've laid it all out there. We've laid out the table of contents with all the details. Sure, there's a lot more information we can't offer the course in the table of contents, but to give you enough depth and insight as to how much information we're going to cover, what the topics are, and to give you a sense of comparison to other courses where they're maybe teaching things like corporate espionage or interrogations or criminal investigations. Those things at times can be real. They're not mainstream file types. Most companies deal with civil stuff. And so when you're new or inexperienced or aspiring, you want to be taught things that are tangible to employers that are looking to hire and take that risk. Everything that we teach in ICPI 100 and ICPI 101 is geared towards reducing or eliminating risk to get you hired, to get you in the door so that you can prove yourself, both to yourself and to that prospective employer, that you're worthy of more work and also having a positive impact on the files as well as their business. So I wish you all the luck. Please reach out with questions. Send us an email. We're always available, always happy to talk to you. The course is self-paced. It's online. It's 100% online. You can sign up right after this video. You can get started. You know, it will take you anywhere from 20 to 35 hours, depending upon how much effort you put onto it. It's not really a pass or fail. It's information, and it's important that you understand the information so that you can make some decisions moving forward from there, whether you want to go into the ICPI 101 or whether you want to, look at different other options based upon the information that you've received in the course. And I wish you the best of luck moving forward. Thanks, and have a great day.